A big hello to you, my Minecraft friend. Welcome back to the episode of Life in the Woods Renaissance at the GEI. I'm the Radio Man 03, and yep, it's awesome to have you along. Well, here we are in the bedroom. 1.1.5 is updated, and it's in here. Oops, what am I doing? F5, there we go. And I've got it in. New Optivine version. It was uploaded. All the mod packs have been updated. I've not been outside yet. This is as far as I've been. I uploaded the game and actually just let it sit here for about 5 minutes. Just sat here for 5 minutes. Now, when you load up the screen, it's going to tell you there's a bunch of blocks missing. According to Fedrin and her group, that is not the case. They did a lot of testing. Apparently, it's possible that there could be some issues with the water. But I am now walking around taking a look to see if everything's working all right and looking good. So far, everything looks like it is the way it's supposed to be. I thought at first this looked a little weird, but I don't think it does. It also has an updated Forge version in it, and if I understand Forge right, that's what kind of holds all the mod packs together and makes them work together. So, so far, so good. Now, I do hear the portal on, and I thought perhaps we turned that off. Let's see something real quick. Okay, that's working just fine. All right. Let's check our brew room down here. Open a few chests. Seems good. The shelves look good. Let me do something real quick. I was told that there was a way to do this. There's a way to look at it. I'm gonna have to look at the comments again and find out. But there's a couple of different things you can do when you're hovering over something to take a look at it. It's in the comments. I'll have to go back and look at it. But anyways, we're not here for that. We are here to look at the blocks and see how they're looking. This looks a little different. The basalt brick stairs don't look as dark as they used to. It almost looks like a regular brick, doesn't it? The basalt always had kind of a blackish gray to it instead of a light gray. This looks different too, this color here. Yeah, that does not look the same color to me as it did before. The house has a sort of it's almost like a dulled color. That was the green schist. Let's go on upstairs. Like, even this doesn't have quite the white that it had before. Maybe some of the blocks are dulled down a little bit. We're going to sleep and go back outside during the day. I missed most of the day because I was just standing here. Excuse me. Now, the good news, these guys right here, the Plant Mega Pack, this stuff is supposed to be working right now. All that about the plants not growing and stuff is supposed to be working well now. It's supposed to work. So hopefully that is the case. Also, jute stocks, you're supposed to be able to turn those into seeds now and plant them in the ground so you can have a source of jute fiber, jute stocks to make jute fiber, which turns into burlap. Come on, Rascal, I'm going to take you with me. How's this looking here? It looks it looks good. But yeah, I do think the green schist does have a different tone to it. Gosh, we could find out real fast. Our schist mine is right over here. Let's go take a look at that. The barn looks okay. The building looks okay. This is... Well, no, not the roof looks okay. It looks like it's still the gray it's supposed to be. The world seems to be moving along just fine. Now, we are loading up a bunch of stuff. I think most of this area should be loaded by now. But you can see the plant life along the water line now is looking much, much better, much better. So this is the green schist. Yeah, this looks different, doesn't it? It really does look very different. The colors seem a bit faded. They're okay, but it's not quite that green I was seeing earlier. There's some marble there. We gotta remember that. There's some marble right there. So, okay, there is that. I am noticing a bit of a difference in some of the block color. That one there looks a little different. Let's continue walking around the farm, and we'll just see what else kind of catches our eyes. The trees seem to have a darker green about them, though, like these guys here, a little bit of almost a lighter and darker green at the same time, if that makes any sense. We'll take a look around the farm and see just how everything is looking. The mud bricks seem to be just fine. The barn has got a nice, bold, bright red to it. Everything looks good here. How are the animals? Hey, guys. Oh, look at their plants out here on the farm have grown up, too. Which they would not have. These animals would have eaten that stuff down. But there they are. They looks good. Yeah, Rascal, he's pretty excited. So far, so good. Okay, all right. A little difference in the cottage look. That's about all I'm noticing so far. Let's go on in the barn and take a look. We're going to go out to the GEI and take a look, too. Everything here looking okay. Woods, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Lanterns are looking okay. There's Ace, our good friend Ace. The shelving, everything on the shelves looks good. We're looking there, okay. Yeah. The barn seems pretty happy. Let's go. We've got a ton of flowers we can look at upstairs here. Let's take a look and see. Whoop, whoop, up, oh, no. Oh, come on. Up you go, radio. What's going on here? There we go. Oof, that was weird. Got a little hung up there. Yeah, looks pretty good. Have you guys been on your world to take a look at it? I created a backup, of course, right away. But look at your rascal. He's hiding. But I see you. You've been found, puppy dog. Oh, wrong way. Farm looks beautiful. Crops are nice. Fruit trees. How we doing here? Avocado. There's 29 new recipes from Pam's Harvest Craft, which is really cool. More the merrier, right? All this stuff out here looks pretty darn good, I'd say. You know what? You know, be a good test is let's take one of the horses out and see how they work. I notice they're still jumping on fences. This seems to be flowing very smoothly. We're going to head out to the graveyard. Just take a quick look at the graveyard, too. I don't think we're even going to get off the horse. Yeah, some of the blocks have a bit of a different look to them. I have to say the lights look like they're giving off a little more light, though. It all looks pretty good here. We gotta get out of here fast so Rascal doesn't get hurt. Now the water was a concern. It said the blocks were not updated for the water, but I don't see any real difference in the water either. Lava looks like lava. I think maybe some of it looks a little bit brighter than it used to, possibly. Like a little more light is being... everything's just got more light attached to it. Yeah, shaders is still on. Okay. The shaders was updated as well. Okay, alright. And the horse seems to be working just fine. Cookie is riding along just fine. No problem there. Hey, Charlie. Let's take a stroll on over by the bridge and see if we've got any changes right there. I don't think the cottage looks bad, but I don't know that I would have picked that green color. But it you know, it's fine. This has a bit of a different color to it. Oh, you know what? This is supposed to be the long planks straight across. These were the big planks all the way across, remember? These were not... It was not this wood. This is the wrong plank on the bridge here. Yeah, that's not the way that's supposed to. Let's grab a chisel and see if we can't fix this real quick, just out of curiosity. If you remember, the planks go the long way across, all the way across the bridge, so that they've got that large beam feel to them. That was the goal with those there. Everything has grown up nicely, though, on the farm. Look at all the big flowers now and stuff, huh? It's very, very full, much fuller than it was. We should have a chisel right down here, guys. Yeah, The basalt bricks do not have that same dark color. All the basalt is a much different color than it used to be. It's much lighter. Yeah, see, that's basalt as well. It's a gray. It's a dark gray, but it's not as black as it was. It was a much nicer black. Where am I going? I'm feeling a bit concerned about that, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, it's okay. It's definitely okay. Let's go ahead and come here, you. I know, Rascal. We're checking stuff out, buddy. All right, let's take and access the chisel. Put these in here, and it looks like these guys are still available to us. Okay, there they go. So that fixed those right up. Interesting, huh? Just, I don't know. Why would it do something like that? Maybe some of you guys would know. Just the change that just went on. I guess that's obviously that's got to be what it is, huh? So we'll take these guys in here. There we go, and yeah, that's how that's supposed to look right there. So okay, so that needs to be completely redone. Well, actually, you know what we can do? Row. Where is it? There it is. Way down at the other end. Did I miss it? Wow, that is a lot, huh? I feel like I'm going past it once, you guys. I apologize. Let me get this all fixed up, and then I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Bridge is back to the way it's supposed to be. I wonder, you know, there's probably other things we need to check on as well that are probably going to be changed here if it did that to that wood. The roof looks good. I was wondering if maybe our kind of a shake shingle look roof was going to be changed, but it's not. It's just that some of the colors that aren't quite as vibrant as they were before, I guess, is what I'm noticing. Let's go on upstairs and take a sleep. We have to check the fishing shack. We should probably go down to the mine as well and take a look at that. And then we'll zip on over to the GEI. Kind of curious if the Nether has changed at all as well. Okay. A little jumpy, but then again, you know, my game tends to be a little bit jumpier too because I do have OBS going on in the background recording. So there's always that going on too. The cottage is still cute. It's still pretty. It's still a green shade of block. It's not quite as bright as it was before, but like I said, it does look good. The chests look nice. The chests actually have a little more color to them and a kind of a deeper, richer color. At least they appear to. This is the red granite brick. It's not very good to get a good viewpoint of this because we are underground, so it's probably not the best judge. But out here, our green wood looks very nice, but I believe that too was a different block. I thought again we used the longer slats on the sides. I'll have to go back and look at an older picture of it, but I feel like it was the longer slats that we used. Everything is still here though on the shelves and stuff. Okay. Alright, the dead wood, I still like the way it looks. It still has a very rustic feel to it. Oh boy, look at these guys here. They've really grown up, haven't they? Can we turn these into green dye? Sure can, there we go. Become green dye. Yeah, there we go. Bam. Okay, green dye. Yeah, quite beautiful. That's funny, the spleen wart was so small before, I don't think I even noticed that it was there before. Okay, so I'll have to check on that and see if that wood is different. It doesn't look bad. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I do believe we used a different plank for that. Okay, so down to the mine. Let's go take a look at the mine. The basalt block is a little disappointing. It still has a nice deep gray to it, but it's not quite what it was before. It's not quite what it was. Yeah, the rooms just have kind of a different feel when the basalt is such a different color, doesn't it? It does seem to have kind of a different feel to it. Not as rich. But not worth going back and changing all of. No, definitely not. It still has a beautiful color. I guess this, the red granite brick, oh, that's quartzite. That's quartzite bricks. Okay. Those look pretty good. Yeah, okay. I think we're okay so far. You know what? A good way to check the blocks is let's go take a look at the chest. Quartzite granite doesn't look any different. That's the same block. Some of the jewels. Here's some of our other blocks in here. They all look kind of the same, don't they? The basalt, though, is definitely lighter. Wouldn't you agree? Definitely lighter. It was more like, it was a little closer to the ash is right now. I think the basalt was. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. I feel like I know my own world pretty well since I've spent so much time in here with you guys. But then again, I could be absolutely crazy. This is the andesite cobblestone. See, now that's got a nice... That's almost what the house looks like right now, but that's not what we use. We use the soapstone. The soapstone actually has a darker look now than the andesite cobblestone does. You see that? It kind of does have a difference. A little bit darker. I mean, if you put the cobblestone next to it, cobblestone is darker, but it's getting pretty close to that there. For sure. The migmatite is as dark as what I remember the basalt being. So a few different color changes, I guess. These guys, dirt, yeah, gravel, all look kind of the same to me. No real change there. What's this stuff here? Oh, the salt has a different look to it. Oh. Okay, it's not a little pile anymore. We actually have some salt in one of our bags. Let's see. We picked some up. I know that. Let's check this. Let's check this one here. Our confused bags. Yeah, the salt is now different. It's not a little pile anymore. It's like a ball, like granules. Mud, bricks, all looking good. Okay. Nether, how's the nether stuff looking? Okay, that all looks the same to me. We had some of the specialty nether bricks down there. I thought we did. Maybe not. Oh, you know what? We didn't. We had just enough to finish that room. And I don't believe there's anything else down here. Okay. All right, so a bit of change to the blocks. And looks like some of the blocks may have been swapped out with the update. It's not that big a deal right now, but we're going to go out to the GEI and take a look at that, and that could be a different story. We shall have to see what things look like there. Yeah, this room is much brighter. Much brighter. Oh my gosh. It's very, very much brighter. You guys can't argue that. I mean, this always had sort of I always liked that too, kind of a dark feel to it. But right now it is extremely bright. Okay. Oh, I've got an idea. Nope. It's still not consistent. Sometimes I still get XP for the iron, sometimes I don't. Every now and again I still get that XP music and the magic, and I get XP points for taking iron out of the furnace, but other times, most of the time I should say, I do not. The shaders seems to be a little gentler, not quite as big. What's the word I'm looking for? Not as moody. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. It's not quite as moody as it was before, which I'm pretty sure I can adjust that on my own. I've made no adjustments, but that is the case. Not a beautiful view right there? Down that shoreline with the willows. Yeah. Oh, speaking of beauty. Okay. Keep in mind that I recorded episode 77 and 78 at the same time, back to back, okay? And then episode 79, which I haven't even posted yet. I'm actually recording episode 80 here, the 1.1.5 update video, prior to uploading that. Rascal? Rascal? Where are you? Come in the house, please. I really need him to come in the house. Well, you know what? We'll sit him on the porch. We'll sit him on the porch. There you go. You have a seat on the porch, buddy. Guard the house. We're going to take a little trip after we sleep. The Treetop Kingdom. Now, I know I did not get everything there. It was an amazing find. I was overwhelmed. I've got these backpacks full of stuff. I've got backpacks that don't work right. And so I'm a little distracted by that as well. Don't you worry. First thing, next week's episodes, we will go back to the Treetop Kingdom and we will explore it some more. We're going to drop off all our stuff out of the GEI. We're going to go back out to that Treetop Kingdom and we're going to thoroughly explore it for an episode. I think it would be a lot of fun, a whole lot of fun. Let's get out of F5 real quick. I also understand that the Atlas is updated. Yes, it has color in it now. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. That's nice. So our Atlas now has color. Look at this. Here's a little lava pool outside the farm area. Isn't that cool? So yeah, we've got a little extra features now to this. Oh man, that is just amazing. Tropical island with the palm trees. There's a volcano on it. Oh, that is really cool, huh? Let's find our sword. Ooh, sorry about that. Where is our sword at? There it is, right here. Got lava right there in that tree, but this is the Treetop Kingdom right here. So we're going to go back out there and we're going to explore that much, much more. I love the fact that you guys were as excited about it as I was. Some of you said you'd never seen it before. Others said, wow, there's so much there you missed. So between that, I got to go back. I mean, I saw that too and while I was editing the video that there were some chests just sitting up in the treetops. So yeah, we definitely want to go back out there and take a look at that. What time is it? I could have probably rolled onto the GEI by now. Sun is on its way down. I'll tell you what, I'm going to sleep real quick. We're going to head over to the GEI and check it out. We found a few changes here. Nothing too extreme, but we're going to go out to the GEI and take a look at that and see if we've got any major problems out there. So stick around. I shall return after a nice snooze on another beautiful Minecraft day. All right, we're back. We're going to go, let's check out our Nether. Wait a second. I want this right here. Ooh, you know what else? Before we get too far, we want to take these guys here. We want to put our feather falling 4 boots on just in case we encounter a phantom in there. We do not need that kind of aggravation. Well, let's see if the portal on this side is fixed or if it still looks weird. Huh. You guys know anything about that? Is there anything I could do about that? I'm thinking maybe I'll just shut this off on this side and our cart is gone. I'm willing to bet there's going to be a pig man sitting in it by the time we get to the other side. Oh god, the phantom's here. Gotcha, take it, phantom. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Every time, I swear, I have a chill up my back. Oh my god, my hair on my arms is standing straight out. It freaks me out. We won. Dear Lord, thank God I put those feather falling 4 boots on or we would have probably died. And I'm going to... Oh, dear God, now there's a gas shooting at us too. Run, radio, run. Okay. We need some food in the bar. Oh, just a potato will work. Okay, good deal. And the bow. Where's our bow? Boom, there we go. Okay, we're gonna run. We're running. Oh. The food is gone already again. More food. Fruit salad. Oh yeah, who doesn't love a bowl of fruit salad? Sorry, my throat is driving me crazy today. It has been a really busy week. I'm so flustered. It's been a busy work week, and I've had to talk a lot. I mean, more so than I usually do. Get out of here. Get out of here, you lousy ghast. We are going to work on this, you guys. Take an arrow. Get turned on, ghast. Get turned on. Oh, this is so dangerous. Fruit salad. You get out of my way, little pig man. Oh yeah, we're running. We're running and jumping. Running and jumping's faster than walking. Wow, there's like a bunch of ghasted here this time. Do we have any more food on us right now? Backpack. Oh, baby. There we go. We got some of these juicy tacos. Man, these things are good, too. Look at that. Random taco. Random taco. So I hope you guys are excited about that we're going to go back and take a look at that treetop kingdom. I'm really excited about it. I'm really looking forward to going back there. I think it was Ray that suggested maybe we turn that into some kind of an outpost. Oh, that's, you know what? We didn't, we walked over there, didn't we? That's right. Okay, yeah. We walked from the GEI back to the farm. A pigman did not steal the cart. All right, we're back, guys. We are back at the GEI. The shaders is definitely okay. It looks like it's... Okay, it must have been just the initial getting out of the portal that made it look weird to me for a second there. Hello, sunflowers, looking so bright and shiny. Everything seems to be in place here. An abundance of gardens and stuff like that down here. Watermelons, the pumpkins. She's looking beautiful. I have to say the glass is looking a little different up there. Let's go on up there and take a look. Our cyan glass is looking a little more transparent than it was before. It does. I wonder if I need to turn the settings down just a little bit. These guys don't look any different. Thank God. They don't look any different at all. They still look quite beautiful. But these guys, yeah, they're far more transparent. Don't you agree? I would say so. I would say they are. Just for now, let's give this a little test. Let's see if the berries grow on those guys. Oh, whoa. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Oh. The concrete's not nearly as black as it was, is it? Now it is. Oh. You know what? It just looks like it's just got a lot to do. The sun has got a much more effect on things, it appears. Doesn't it? Because now it's turning very dark. Huh. This way, very bright. This way, gets kind of dark. Okay, this is very different. That's the gneiss. The gneiss has changed considerably. That wavy line and texture to it is definitely different. The marble... Does the marble still have that little gray fleck in it? It's very white now. It does not appear to have as much of the gray in it as it did before. But yeah, look at the mountain range. The gneiss is very different now. It still looks nice. But it's not quite what it was before. Gabbro. A little bit different. Not a game changer, but not as earthy feeling to me for some reason. Why is that? Why is it that things just don't feel as earthy to me as they did? That lights up more with the torches. Optifine is definitely better, and the shaders is brighter. That's for sure. Let's go into the settings real quick. Options. Video settings. Shaders. Yeah, we're using that one. Music and sounds. Video settings, brightness. Let's turn the brightness down to 75. I don't know that I noticed much of a difference there when I did that. Did we pick up any jute stocks in our journeys? Celery. I don't think we did, but the jute stocks now turn into seeds. I sure would like to prove that. I surely would. I think we will do that today too to make sure. Let's see how this looks from over here. This is kind of where I come to look at it to see if I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Liking what I'm seeing. Yeah, it looks great on the outside. As a matter of fact, those being a little more transparent doesn't bother me at all. It gives them even more of a light effect. I'm really glad that these guys didn't change. I'm really glad they didn't change. The bamboos and the plants all look the same. They look fine. This marble does have a little more. It's got this going on in it right here, where it had a little bit of that, but it had like a gray, kind of a gray fleck pattern right here in the one corner. It seemed like it was a bit different, and then you can definitely see that the gneiss has changed considerably. That is the gneiss now, so it is much, much different than it was before. It had very dramatic lines in it before. Yeah, this all looks a little washed out. Our fan is still working now. That's great. And these guys, yeah, they're a little more transparent, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. This is very washed out as well. I'm going to mess with my light settings too and see if maybe I can change this around, but the black is not nearly as black as it was. It's very light now. This room looks very lit up too, where there used to be a bit of shadow up on the ceiling. It's not quite the way it was before. It does have more of a outpost feel to it, though, with the shine on it. These metal blocks have not changed. Our fancy lamps are okay. Our plants are doing just fine as well. Let's go up on the roof first before we go downstairs. Let's go upstairs. Yeah, I think that's all it is. I think I've just got to dummy down some of my brightness settings, that's all. And that should take care of it. Now that looks different up there. That I thought, we've been up there before. Maybe it was like that. I thought there was just some dirt and grass and stuff up there to kind of finish off that hillside. I don't know. I don't remember that jutting out like that either. Interesting. You know, updates. They change things. They do. Thank you for stating the obvious, radio. Let's go ahead and go downstairs and sleep in our bed. We definitely want to make sure we do that. Okay, all is looking good down here so far. Our map is fine. Plants. Okay, so our glass, our water needs to be put back again. We need to fix that again. Our routable fluids needs to be turned back to true. Hey, buddy. He's looking pretty good. All of our boxes look good. Yeah. Yeah, the gneiss. The gneiss has changed. This block has changed too, the walls. I guess some of the earthy feelings to the blocks have disappeared, is what I'm feeling like. This almost has I mean, I like it. It's okay. It's not as rusty as the original wall was. You guys can see that, can't you? It's definitely a different color. We're good up there. Yeah, the routable fluids, I'm going to have to go in and see if I can swap that around again. God, I hope I can. It was a real pain in the butt. Took me about a half hour to swap all this glass out, but it should be okay. But right now we're back to the plants, which I kind of figured that was going to happen. Routable fluid's going to get turned back to false, so I'll have to turn that back to true. Hopefully I can do that. Let's go check the enchantment table. That's one thing I don't recall looking at the other place over at the farm. How is this? That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's an interesting color now, isn't it? Interesting. It's less dark down here. I do like that aspect of it. I do think that's a good thing. I was kind of concerned about how much light we had to actually use to light things up so they felt lit to me. And I think that has changed a bit. Let's go into our settings one more time. Let's go back down here. Sorry, guys. I'm just kind of, my eyes are wandering and I'm, looking at everything. Video settings, brightness. Let's turn this all the way down to, let's go 50 and see what goes. Increase the brightness of darker objects. And done. Okay, that doesn't seem to have any effect on it. I'm going to turn that right back up to 85 where it was before. Smooth lighting. Maybe that's what it is. So far, I don't see any changes at all. Maybe that is a little brighter, huh? What if we go all the way down to 0? Smooth lighting off. I think that's just going to... Oh, see, I see the blocks now. Look at the blocks in here. They're looking real crappy. Gotcha. Okay. Max. Yeah, we want that all the way up. Okay. Okay. If we switch to the other shaders, it doesn't look any different to me at all. I mean, it's obviously it's making a bit of a change, but not big enough for me to say, "Wow, look at that change." No. Okay, so what have we learned today? There's no need to go down to the mine. There's really nothing to see down there. Actually, you know what? There is something to see down there. Let's go check on the spider spawner and make sure nothing happened to our cave spider spawner. That would be a good idea. Sometimes with these updates, the spawner boxes wind up with pigs in them, of all things. So I would like to check that. Not saying that would happen here, but I have had it happen on my world. I remember one world I was working on. I spent like a month digging and digging and digging, and an update came out on the Xbox One, and it ruined it. All the spawners that I had found in this little area had turned into pigs, and that does not appear to be the case here. Yeah, the nice is gone. It doesn't look like it used to anymore. I'd say the textures on some of the blocks have gotten quite dull, is what I would say. That's how I would describe it, is dull. These cobblestone looks like almost regular cobblestone. Yeah, I would say that they've definitely they've been dulled down. They're not nearly as vibrant. This is the andesite, right? The dacite, yeah, the dacite. Where this had a real concrete, smooth look to it now, it doesn't seem to have that as much anymore. It's a lot busier. Let's put it that way. It's a lot busier. Lots of lines and boxes and pixels and stuff in it, where before it was really kind of smooth. So, same as this here. It's almost like the same pattern, I would say, between the siltstone and the dacite. It's the same pixel configuration. How do I feel about it? I think if it had been like this at the very beginning, I probably would not have noticed a thing. I think I would have been fine with all the colors and the way they are. We have had it the other... You! Oh, God. He did it again. I don't think I would have noticed. I think I still would have said, wow, that's a really cool colored block, and I use it on the walls because it is kind of a rusty, yellowy orange kind of color, so I like that. It goes well with the metal, so I'm okay with it the way it is still. But these lights, I mean, look at these lights. Are they even necessary? They're like overwhelming almost. You know, they just seem really overwhelming to me. Yeah, we don't even need those up there. They look good. They were supposed to be up there to kind of I like the dark ambiance. I do like the dark ambiance. And some of it's lost, but at the same time, I don't feel like I'm losing out on the game. I don't think I've lost anything. It won't take long to become accustomed with the different kind of the different colors and shades and stuff. I will rethink some of the things that I was going to build based on the colors. It's interesting that some of the woods changed as well. As we saw on the bridge and stuff, some of those textures that we had done in the chisel too changed. So that's kind of interesting, I think. But other than that, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. What do you guys think? You guys happy with the 1.1.5? I think it's a matter of getting used to it after a little bit, and then I think we'll be right back on track. Right on track again. Yeah, so there you go, guys. 1.1.5. That's kind of tough to stay. But that's what we found here at the GEI. Let me know how things went on your world. Let me know in the comments. You guys are great about doing that always in the comments. And don't forget, we're going to go back. We're going to go back and check out the Treetop Kingdom. We'll do that next week, and we'll spend an entire episode there reaping the harvest out of that place. If you enjoyed today's episode, please do hit that like button and show your support for the series. I would appreciate it very much. Comment, subscribe, and share the video. If you enjoyed it, share the video too. I'm the Radio Man 03, and I want you to have an awesome, fantastic, and superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.